on, wait a second. No, yeah, hold on. Okay, no. Minibar. No. Come on. Oh, come on now. Okay, here we go. Can we? No. Yes. So annoying. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Everything is excellent. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Random Fandom. I was just fixing the computer, making sure everything's all nice, hunky-dory. Part of me wants to find a different way to set things up. But then, yeah, I'm looking over. If you see me looking in a corner, like looking down there, I guess down here, and that's because the laptop's right here. You are right there, but I'll see if I can fix this. I do not like looking away from my audience, or look like I'm looking away from the audience, especially since this is a stream. Something dropped. There we go. Now I'm looking at you, and if I'm looking down there, I'm kind of looking at you, but down. I guess I don't know. I'm looking down at you. There we go. See? Yeah. Okay. Let me fix me. I itch. There we go. This is my hair, so give me a moment. It doesn't normally look like that. Anyways. Well, let's see. Where are we? Fazbear Frights, right? Yeah. Bingo. Fazbear Frights. So we will be reading Fazbear Frights. Main character so far has entered. He has entered the pizzeria. Let me inform someone. Inform Dominic. And yeah, let me inform Dominic. Going live. It's not that he doesn't care about joining me live. He's not interested in the topic. The fight is perfect. Well, maybe he is. I don't know. Probably isn't. But this is kind of sort of a me thing at the moment. So before we do something live from both me and him, I'll think of something. Well, we'll both think of something for. I just thought of something, but that would be for the next stream. I've been bugging him about a particular on-the-shelf thing that he has, and we couldn't find time for it, or he couldn't find do the energy for it, you know. But it will work. It will manifest. So coming very soon. I want to check something real quick. See if I am indeed going live. Okay, hold on. There's a better way to look this up. A different way. Let me go over here real quick. It says it's excellent. Okay, okay. I am indeed live. Okay. I know it says excellent, but I want to be. I want to double check. Okay, so before I start reading, I waited 5 minutes, but now we're gonna go over where we left off. Um, Town is deserted because a mill was collapsed. Right? Okay, so the town was deserted. The mill, well, not collapsed. It went. It, I think it went bankrupt or something, or I can't remember. Dang them. Basically, the mill closed. Yeah, the mill closed, and then once the mill closed, a lot of pink slips. Basically, everyone was let go. A lot of jobs died out, and so because a lot of jobs were gone, people started to move, and when there were more people moving, there was no business for a lot of people who had part-time jobs, or if the theater didn't have people going to theater and theater, you know, then yeah, there was no ticket sales in this town, so they left. I'm surprised there's still a school, so but a bunch of things started closing down. Libraries technically don't need people per se. They maybe it depends, but it seems that the people working at the library have slowly stopped caring. According to the main character, he observed that there were a lot of people who were just sitting in the library, homeless or unfortunate people, or people who just wanted to pass the time or look for jobs or look for a location. Basically, this town is dead, but the corpse is still decay. And because of that, his friend Ben has moved to Florida. Not only well, he's now. I think he moved. Yeah, he not only moved, but he also went and went on a vacation somewhere completely else, right? So yeah, he went on a vacation. His best friend's name was Ben Kenobi. Um, so his friend Ben went to Florida for the summer. Now he has no friend to be entertained with or anything like that. Um, and his parents are so broke, or not broke. They refuse to leave. They refuse to move because grandma lives nearby, and because grandma lives nearby, they they stay there. They had the mom worked at a nurse job. I forgot. She's a doctor essentially. So she's a doctor, and the dad is he has to work at snack space, right? So he works at snack space, and now Friday nights are useless. The fun Friday family nights when you play, where you all gather together as a family and start going to the theater or bowling or ice skating or restaurant diving, right? Well, there are no more restaurants. The bowling is closed. The theater is closed. All that's left is the library. The park's open. The park, I think there was a park. Um, and so that's that. That is that, right? So that's happening, right? And poor Oswald, the main character here, is going to the library and then going to Jeff's Pizza. And he's looking around at Jeff's Pizza, and so he's like, well, this place used to be amazing. but now it's not. And now you got Jeff. He looks like a zombie, right? And then so you have Jeff's pizza, right? And whew, you have Jeff's pizza, and he's looking at Jeff's pizza, and like he noticed, you know how sometimes how like if they renovate, the paint job is terrible or not well done, and they just they just paint white paint over the previous murals and everything, right? Let's just get some white paint, just there, just slap it on there, put Jeff's Pizza on it, slap the sign, the neon sign of the building, take down the old decorations, and then there's the ball pit. For some reason, Jeff didn't remove the ball pit, nor did he take out each individual ball and put it into the trash. He didn't do that. He didn't do his he didn't do his due diligence and just not due diligence. He practically half ruined. He half-assed the entire job, right? So that's another thing. He botched. He botched the. Yeah, I know I wouldn't say botched. He did not call the and say, "Hey, can you like make my restaurant look 20 times better?" They did not. He did not even bother to remove the ball pit. It's not one of those floaty ball pits, right? It's not one of those ball pits where it's. Oh gosh, excuse me. It's not one of those ball pits where you like, okay, I'll get like a swimming pool, like a floatable swimming pool, right? And then put some balls in it, some plastic balls into the ball pit, right? No, it's not one of those. It's apparently one of those ball pits that is. It's a pit of despair, right? It's pit of despair with balls, with plastic rubber balls, about ye big, about the size of Fill the Cupcake, right? Roughly, more or less. So you got these plastic balls. Wait a second. There we go. So you got these plastic balls in a ball pit that's just there. He didn't bother to take out the balls of the ball pit or anything like that. He didn't repurpose the pit for something else. Probably could have, maybe. Oh, excuse me. He could repurpose the ball pit, but no, Jeff just did not do anything to that poor ball pit. So the main character Oswald, he lucks out. He's like, oh, cool, entertainment, actual entertainment. I'm gonna jump into this ball pit. It's probably itchy, right? You know, it has fuzz and germs and disgusting saliva when kids go, right? They lick it, or they sneeze, pew, right? Whatever, right? Or they just toss their pizza or pour the soda into it. I don't know. I'm making up stuff. Probably kids do this or not. Probably snoot all over it, whatever. So he's going to get this ear infection, right? He's determined to get sick, and then maybe that would be not really. I'm exaggerating here. That's not what happened here, but he's determined to get ear infection, eye infection, probably a lip infection, probably all the infections out under the sun by jumping into this ball pit and just playing hide and go seek so that his dad couldn't go and find him in the ball pit and then just pull him out and say, "Kid, what are you doing? I know you said, I know I said for you to go off and get into trouble, but I didn't mean literally." And so there you are. Here he is. He goes inside this ball pit because it's just the ball pit and it's filled with plastic balls, right? And then he's like, "Huh. Well, this is boring. Is my dad going to get me at all? No, man. Hey, Optimus Prime, are you in this ball pit now? No? Okay, fine." So he's in this ball pit, and he finally gives up. Red flag, white flag, red flag, whatever. I don't know. No, I mean, white flag, sorry. He gets in the ball pit, he gets out, and he's no longer in Jeff's pizza. And he's like, how did I get out of this ball pit? Or not, of course, I stood up, but how did I get out of this pizza place? So he finds himself not in Jeff's Pizza anymore. And I know that was like 10, 20 minutes. It says I've been live for 16 minutes, so a good 15 minutes of abridged narration right there, right? Oh, excuse me. So you got him climbing out of the ball pit, and I need to get something to drink real quick. Just 2 minutes of your time. He's out of this ball pit, and it turns out to be Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria with the animatronics there. So yeah, couple of minutes, right? I'll be right back. So while you wait, hold on. Oh, this isn't like the last location where I had a. Here, let's take. One second. I'll be right back. I'll make use of something. Okay. Y'all need a temporary host, so I think maybe. Nope. Y'all need a temporary host. How high? This high? Yay high? Okay. Y'all need a temporary host, so give me a minute. I'll give you a temporary host. That fell, but we'll worry about that later. Here's your temporary host. Okay, you need to baby. This is like Lord Farquaad. Yeah, here we go. Here's your temporary host. Let's bring him up. Let's push him back. There we go. Coronation Starsky. Let's make him even taller, shall we? Here's his throne. And I guess he'll be standing on top of his throne? Yeah, here you go. Here's your co-host, King Starscream. There we go. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Okay, I am back. How do you like your temporary host? Starscream, you're supposed to stare at the audience, not the screen. There, you did his best. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so temporary host. We'll skip him here for right now. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Now that I got myself something to drink, and then you're all comfy, you all got your pillows, your blankets. There we go. Okay. All settled in, all nice and comfy and whatnot. I probably might need another light or something, some sort of light source. But anyways, okay, so here's the book. I got the book in my hands, Into the Pit. And we're going to continue to read. I need to be a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oswald's inside turned to ice water. How had this happened? He knew where he was, but he didn't know when it was or how he got there. Somebody bumped into him, and he jumped more than he jumped more than was normal. Since he felt the physical contact, this must not be a dream. He couldn't decide if this fact was good news or not. Sorry, dude. Oh, sorry, dude, the kid said. He was about Oswald's age, and he was wearing a yellow polo with the collar turned up, tucked into what looked like a pair of dad jeans. Dad jeans? What are dad jeans? Blue jeans? Khaki jeans? Khaki? Whatever. I don't know what dad jeans are. What are dad jeans? Can you tell me, please? I don't know. I've never heard of the term. The white tennis shoes he had on were huge, like clown shoes. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about. Okay. He looked as if he spent a long time fixing his hair. It's me. Just kidding, though. Are you okay? Yeah, sure, Oswald said. He wasn't sure if he was okay, actually, but he didn't know how to begin to explain his situation. I've not seen you before. Let me raise it up a bit. Yeah, Oswald said, trying to figure out an explanation that wouldn't sound too weird. I'm just visiting here, staying with my grandma for a few weeks. This place is great, though. All these old games. Old games, the kid said, raising an eyebrow. You're joking, right? I don't know about where you're from, but Freddy has the newest games around here. That's why the lines to play them are so long. Oh yeah, I was just kidding, Oswald said, because he couldn't think of anything else to say. He had heard his dad talk about playing a lot of these games when he was a kid. Absurdly hard games, he said, on which he had wasted many hours and many quarters. I'm Chip, Chip of the old block. Eh, eh. the Chip. I'm Chip Chippendale. Sorry. I'm Chip, the kid said, running his fingers through his poofy hair. Me and my buddy Mike, he nodded at a tall black kid wearing huge eyeglasses, and a shirt with red and blue stripes. We're about to play some skee ball. Want to come with? Sure, Oswald said. It was nice to hang out with some other kids, even if they seemed to be kids from another time. He didn't think this was a dream, but it was sure as weird as one. You got a name? Mike said, looking at Oswald like he was some kind of strange specimen. Oh, sure, I'm Oswald, he said. He had been too weirded out to remember to introduce himself. Mike gave him a friendly slap on the back. uh, well, I've got to warn you, Oswald. I'm a beast at skee ball. But I'll go easy on you since you are new here. Thanks for having mercy on me, Oswald said. He followed them into the skee ball area. On the way, they passed somebody in a rabbit suit. Rings any bell? They looked like a yellow version of the animatronic rabbit on stage. Nobody else seemed to be paying attention to the rabbit guy, so Oswald didn't say anything. It was probably a Freddy Fazbear employee dressed up to entertain the little kids at the birthday party. You know, nothing says like a red flag than a yellow bear, or a man and a yellow, or an employee. We don't know if it's a man or one. Hold on, let me read it again. Well, it says a rabbit guy. So, anyways, so nothing says like a red flag than a guy in a yellow suit. That's also a yellow bunny, or yeah, just a yellow bunny suit. A yellow bunny suit. This kind of yellow bunny suit, not the other yellow bunny suits. If there are any other yellow bunny suits, I don't know. Actually, I should be using this checkered thing for a coaster for my glass here. Is it a red flag or a yellow flag? Anyways. Mike wasn't kidding about being a beast at skee ball. He usually beat Chip and Oswald 3 times, but he was a good sport, and they spent the whole time joking around. It felt good being included. After another couple of games, Oswald started to worry. What time was it really? How long had this dad been? Oh, How long had his dad been looking for him? And how was he going to get back to his real life? Sure, he wanted to give Dad a little scare, but he didn't want to scare the old man so much he got the police involved. All right, kid, get out of the ball pit. Put your hands in the air and take a shower first, 'cause that's disgusting. Then come quietly outside. um Hey guys, I'd better run, Oswald said. My grandma, he almost said, just texted me. But realized Chip and Mike would have no idea what he was talking about. Whenever this was, there were no cell phones. My grandma's supposed to pick me up in a few minutes. Okay, dude, maybe we'll catch you later, Chip said, and Mike gave a little nod and wave. Oswald left his companions. Stood in a corner in his sock feet and wondered what to do. He was having some kind of magical experience. He was late getting back, and he was missing his shoes. He was like some kind of mixed up guy Cinderella. Oh, I should read. Yeah, I tend to just read it and sit it down every now and then just read. He looked like mixed up Cinderella. How to get back? He could walk out the front door of Freddy Fazbear's, but where would that take him? It might be the right place to find his dad's car waiting, but it wasn't the right time. Not the right decade, even. And then it dawned on him. Maybe the way out was the same way he got in. At the ball pit, a mom was telling her two little kids it was time to leave. They tried to argue with her, but she turned on her stern mom voice and threatened them with an early bedtime. Once they got out, he got in. Of a ball pit, or not just a ball pit, but like say there's a. Well, let's replace the ball pit with a swing set. Let's say there's two kids in a swing set, right? The last thing, and there's a third swing, right? It's a 3-swing set, right? The last thing you would want to do is to sit in the third, or last thing a parent would want, or any older brother would want, in my case, as an older brother, would want a third party or fourth party, second party, it doesn't matter. Some other person to sit next to the swing set. Because the psychological horror of that tells me that, oh no, now we have company over. It'd be kind of awkward to leave early. Or not leave early, but now that there are other people to communicate or to like be entertained with, or to etc. or whatever, it feels awkward to leave the moment the moment they arrived, right? Or the moment company has arrived, right? When there's like, I don't know why, but it's like this bad awkward situation where like, oh great, now there's a third now there's a third wheel, and now my kids won't leave, or now my younger siblings won't leave, because now they want to hang out with a stranger. There's this person that they never met, that we've never met before, we've never talked to. Maybe they'll hang out with us. Maybe they're friendly, right? They seem to be friendly. They're sitting next to us, right? Typically, kid the same age of. Uh-oh. It says error. It says error. It says error. I'm going to assume that I'm fine. I'm going to assume that I'm fine. Let me check my phone here. I'm probably not fine. I'm fine. I'm live. It just says error. So I'll slow down a bit. Anyways, it's awkward. I'm going on a rant here, but it's awkward. I'm going on a rant here, but it's awkward when a third party comes in. And then you're leaving. The best thing to do, if you are observant and you are seeing a parent trying to get two other people to leave, right? Or not two other people. If you see a parent or someone else's mother, right? Or guardian, legal guardian, trying to get their two other kids to leave, to remove themselves from an area, right? Then don't hop in, because then it will encourage the two other children or siblings or whatever, right? To like, oh, there's someone here. Maybe we could talk to them, or maybe they'll play with us, right? It will encourage that mindset onto the other party. Excuse me. If you see parents trying to get their children, or older legal guardian, whatever, trying to get them out of the swing set, you don't sit down. You do not sit down with them, or you do not entertain yourself doing the thing that they're doing. Okay, it will only encourage the children to want to continue doing the thing. If it's that understood. There's a little mini rant. The mini rant is over. So I'm glad what Oswald did here was good, because had he jumped into the ball pit regardless, and like, oh, kids playing in the ball pit, whatever, I'm just gonna jump in. Oh, not a kid. Kids who parents are trying to leave, I'm gonna be rude here and just jump into the. It's an unwritten rule. I understand, it's an unwritten rule. Well, let me make. Okay, I'm still live. Technically, I'm the only one who's joined my iPhone. I'm the only one who's joined myself. Okay, anyways, it still says error, so I'm little myself. Okay, anyways, it still says error, so I'm a little focused on that. Anyways, so yeah, it's an unwritten rule to not entertain that idea, right? Okay. Anyways, continuing here. Once they got out, he got in. Technically, you're supposed to wait till they're gone, right? And that's typically what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait until they're gone. They're off in the distance. Okay. Mini rant over. He sank beneath the surface before anyone could see that a kid over the height limit was in the ball pit. How long to stay under? Randomly, he decided to count to 100 and stand. He rose to his feet and found himself standing in the dusty, roped-off ball pit of Jeff's Pizza. He climbed out and found his shoes right where he left them. His phone vibrated in his pocket. He took out and read, "Will there be in 2 minutes?" Had no time passed at all? Oh, we'll be there in 2 minutes. No time passed at all. He headed out the door, and Jeff called, "See ya, kid," behind him. And then now it transitions to a new scene. "This looks great, Mom," Oswald said, spearing a sausage link with his fork. "You're in a good mood today." Mom slid a waffle into his plate. "Quite a contrast from yesterday when you were Mr. Grumpy Pants." "Yeah," Oswald said. "They're supposed to get my book in the library today." This statement was true, but it wasn't the reason Oswald was in a good mood. Of course, it wasn't like he could tell her the real reason. If he had said, if he said, "I discovered a ball pit in Jeff's Pizza that let me travel in time," Mom would be dropping the waffles and picking up the phone to call the nearest child psychologist. Or, since she likes the since she's also a nurse, she would probably check and see if you're nice and clean. Like, "Oh, you have imagination out the wazoo. Get that imagination out of here. Go take a shower, clean up. Let me check you to see if you have any infections. Where's the first aid kit? Did you hurt yourself? Are you bruised?" Okay, now my monitor says I have one view, but it still says error. More than one indigestion is using. So I don't know what's going on. I think I'm okay. I'll continue reading. This is my Finance of Freddy's. Just continuously reading and then looking up at to see the error either is changed or not changed or whatever. Now, oh wait, that could be just me. That the views could be just me because I just checked a minute ago. But anyways, or me on my other account, whatever. Where was it? Oswald picked up his book. Oswald picked up his book at the library, but was okay. So it changed scene again. Oswald picked up his book at the library, but was too impatient to read it. He headed over to Jeff's Pizza as soon as it opened at 11 o'clock, or at 11. Jeff was in the kitchen when he got there, so he made a beeline for the pit. It's just starts running towards the ball pit. I don't know why it's called a beeline. Bees fly like this. Or sometimes they go boo. Or sometimes they go. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But most of the time they're like. So they're not. Why is it called a beeline? Well, why? Can someone please tell me in the comment section below? I'll read over here in this little corner. Am I not? I just don't feel centered. Oh well. beeline for the ball pit. No, for the pit. He shucked off his shoes, stepped in, and sank into the depths. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba. Let me. Okay. Yeah, this is much more. Oh, there we go. There we go. There, yeah. Now you can see the book, and you can see me reading the book. This seems so more practical. You want to read the book as well? No, you probably won't get far. He shucked off his shoes, stepped in, and sank into the depths. Since it seemed to work before, he counted to 100 before he stood. The animatronic band was playing some weird, jangly song that was partially drowned out by the beeping, blipping, and dinging of a variety of games. He wandered to the floor and took in the video games, the whack-a-mole, and the neon-lighted token suckers that let you win some tickets, but probably not if you pushed the button at the right time. Older kids crowded around the video games. Preschoolers climbed on the crayon-colored play equipment. Pink eye. Pink eye. That's the eye infection I was thinking of. Pink eye, Oswald thought, though he had no room to talk. The way he was diving into the ball pit these days. These days we just dive into ball pits. And time travel, so casually. Everything looked as it had before. He had even caught sight of the calendar hanging in an open office that helped him pinpoint the date, 1985. Hey, it's Oswald! Chip was wearing a baby blue polo with his dad jeans. What are dad jeans? Again, please, someone tell me, what are dad jeans? Gosh, I just want to know. And giant sneakers this time. Not a hair on his head was out of place. Hey, Oz, Mike said. He was wearing a Back to the Future t-shirt. Anybody ever call you that, like the Wizard of Oz? They do now, Oz said, grinning. Oh, no, grinning. He likes it. He likes being called Oz. They do now, Oz said, grinning. He had gone from having the loneliest summer ever to having 2 new friends. And a nickname. Huzzah! A nickname. True, all of these seem to be happening in the mid-1980s. But why get hung up on the details? Mid-1980s. It's not like the probability of me spreading my future disease to their past, or my future germs to their past germs, or their past germs spreading onto my future germs and mixing all that up and whatever, right? or the fact that it says this is time travel. What are the it seems to be one of those type of time travels where it's a closed space, or since it's the same place but different time, nothing significant will change. But I don't think it's actual time travel. I don't think. I have a small hunch that it's not real time travel. Sort of, but not really. Remember, we're dealing with ghosts here, right? And the undead. Or just, ghost. Hey, Chip, we just ordered a pizza. Oh, also, you're eating pizza from the 1980s. I still don't think this is time travel, but you're taking someone else's potential slice, and now it's no longer existent. Well, technically. The smallest of changes the times, ripple in the fix, and I don't know. When I asked them, we ordered large, so there's more than we can eat. Speak for yourself, Mike said. But he was grinning. Why would that be a but? Wouldn't that be an and? Mike said, and he was grinning. There's nothing that's being contradicted or anything. I'm just whatever. Okay, Chip said. How about I say it's more than we should eat? Want to join us? I just never mind. Oswald was curious how Freddy Fazbear's pizza compared with Jeff's. Sure, thanks. On the way to their table, they passed someone in that same yellow rabbit suit who was standing in a corner, still as a statue. Okay, that is a red flag. Oh no, throw out the red flag. Okay, that's hurting my mind. That is a yellow flag. Okay, if a guy is just standing there menacingly with his yellow suit and he looks like an animal, and the place that you're located in is a children's pizza restaurant with stuffed animals everywhere, right? And a ball pit. Not to mention the ball pit. The kids, the ball pit, the swing set maybe. I think I think they could put a swing set. The video games, the ball pit, plastic balls, stuffed animals, board games, toys, star screams everywhere. 1980s, t-shirts galore, right? Pizza, cupcakes, right? And ball pits, right? Probably a creep. He has some mental issues. Or maybe he's passed out inside the suit and he's just standing. I've heard of people who can pass out while standing. Technically. Especially if he's inside a suit. Like a rabbit suit. Some sort of something that can sustain its own central gravity, right? It's probably hot in there. So get that man out of that suit. But then again, probably a creep. Chip and Mike either didn't see him or ignored him, so Oswald tried to ignore him as well. Why hide in the corner like that, though? If he worked for the restaurant, surely he wasn't supposed to act all creepy. Again, at least the main character is self-aware that this person is a jerk who goes around in yellow suits acting like a bunch of weirdos. Please tell me. Enlighten me, even. You're not supposed to do that. Like a lot of people do that. Is that my? This is the charger to this. It disconnected, didn't it? Give. Sorry, Starsky. There we go. Let me move this just ever so slightly. There we go. Now it still says error. So I'm gonna double check. Am I still alive? I probably still am live. Yeah, okay. I'm still live. I am still alive. Ha ha, I'm alive. Okay. I'm live at the moment. Okay. At the table, a young woman with big blonde hair and blue eyeshadow served them a large pizza and a pitcher of soda. A large pitcher of soda. In the background, the animatronic band played on. The pizza was pepperoni and sausage with a crispy crust and nice change from plain cheese slices. It says 2 views, but I still think I'm the only one. I still think I'm the only other person viewing this. So, let's see what. Unless Felix the cat. No, not Felix. What was the person that was here for the very first stream? Or was it the second stream? Unless Farrell is here. Yeah, she was like my they, Farrell, he, she, I don't know. It's probably the first and only audience I currently have. Other than me on my phone. I'm just making sure that I'm still live. You are still there. I'm still here. Coronation Starscream still here. Phil the Cupcake is not there. Okay, I don't know that. I just don't know anyone. Okay. Back to the story. Okay. You know, Mike said between bites. Hump. When I was little, you technically still are, kid. You still are. When I was little, I loved Freddy Fazbear's band. I even had a stuffed Freddy I used to sleep with. Now I look up at the stage and those things give me the creeps. Okay. Then why do you still come here? It's weird, huh? How stuff you like as a little kid gets creepy when you're older. Chip helped himself to another slice. Like clowns. Yeah. Or like dolls, Mike said between bites. No. Sometimes I look at my sister dolls all lined up on the shelf in her own, and it's like they're staring at me. Okay. Or like that guy in the yellow rabbit's costume, Oswald thought, but he didn't say it out loud. After they demolished, destroyed the pizza, they played some skee-ball. Mike mopping the floor with them again, but being really nice about it. Just super nice. Oswald didn't worry about time anymore because apparently time here didn't pass the same way as in his own time zone. After skee ball, they took turns playing air hockey in pairs. Oswald was surprisingly decent at it and even managed to beat Mike once. When they started to run low on tokens, Oswald thanked them for sharing their wealth and said he hoped to see them again soon. After they said their goodbyes, Oswald waited until no one was looking and disappeared into the pit. Roll credits! Probably the fifth time he went into the pit. I don't know. Let's see. I could end the stream there, and I will. I will end the stream there. I know this is actually it's a pretty decent story, a decently length story, and it's not that long whatsoever. Technically, I could read this all in one day, right? But this is a live stream, and I might try. I'll end it. Yeah, I'll end it here. Well, everyone, that was a good little diversion for tonight. Excuse me. So remember, okay, so here is the schedule in case if y'all do not know. Okay. I will try to the screen just buffered for a second. Okay. I will try to do this tomorrow, Tuesday night, at 10. Yeah, okay, so at 10 p.m. Mondays, Tuesdays, and on Saturday nights I might go from 10 to 12, probably. But I can only do I can only do any day longer than I hold on. I want to double check something real quick. There's also this time I think I think the stream might be over. Hold on. Let me double check. Okay. Well, stream's still on. Okay, good. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. Currently, the current schedule for this, and I'll try to stay consistent. The current consistent schedule for this would be Monday 10 p.m., Tuesday 10 p.m., and Saturday 10 p.m. Standard Time Americano, or America, American Standard Eastern Time. Yeah. Or East Coast, whatever. Oh, see y'all soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when this goes live, right? Share to all your friends. Say bell, subscribe, bell, hit the like button or dislike button. I don't care which. And I don't know if I encourage you to dislike this video. Just kidding. Don't. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. Comment down below. What other book would you like me to read? I'm open to suggestions. What would you like me to do in the future? Right now, I can't play any video games or share my screen on anything at the moment. So at the moment, I can only do this. I do have an idea for us. I do have an idea for. Oh. This reminded me of the idea that I had earlier, and I'll go inform and Dominic as soon as possible. I have decided that we might do. And Dominic and I. Start screen. Stay right there. And Dominic and I may or may not play this live. This board game. And we might also invite someone else. Hey, there's also a possibility. There are possibilities happening, right? Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we have a possibility of possibly somehow doing this live. I don't know. I'll get something set up. There is also another possibility of doing this live. This board game live, whenever I get to the on the shelf videos of, I need to finish that the on the shelf videos of the Ruby board game, and I need to make another playlist of it, and then we might do this live. Yeah, and we might even do. Whoop. This live. Yeah, we might do that live. I know this is supposed to be the year of. What is this? Oh. I'm looking at something. Oh, cool. Huh. There's a certain character I do not have that's apparently supposed to come with. Oh no, these are old characters. These are like the. Okay, so these are supposed to work with like the headmasters. I'm looking at the back of the box here. Just reading the back of the box here. We don't need these extra characters. But the looks of it, it's also advertising that we could also put other things. There's something that I'm just now reading here, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, that was a distraction. We might do that live. I might do a few other things live. I might start doing an on the shelf video live. Who knows? Well, whatever. That is definitely going to be a live on the shelf video. Okay, without a doubt, that would be live. But there might be other things that I might end up doing live. Who knows? This is not the only book I'll be doing live. There will be other books I'll be reading live. I might read some of the Star Wars books or whatever. Definitely Sherlock Holmes. There's definitely some Sherlock Holmes I'll be reading live. Other books I'll be reading live. There'll be a lot of things I'll be doing live. So stay tuned for the next episode or the next live stream or short. If I do shorts, I've only did one short just to test it out. I might do whatever. The future is we do not have a time traveling ball pit, so I can't go into a time traveling ball pit and time travel into the future to get more views. But no, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want more. Subscribe if you want more. Comment down below. Share this with all your friends. And I will see you soon. And until next time, tip of the hat, y'all. Random Fandom. RavenWood out. Bye-bye.